Alright YouTube, it is about 10:32 in the morning and boom, that light just came on. But it is still pretty early. You can see most of the lights are not on. Fish room starts to wake up at about 10:30. But the reason I'm down here is UPS just dropped off a nice package for me. As you can see, we have some live fish in there. This is a new species here at TM Aquatics. So we need to get these guys unpacked, check them out, make sure everybody's alive and healthy, and get them into a quarantine tank. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put the camera on a tripod, and we're going to crack into this box here and check this out. Alright YouTube, we got to crack into this box, but the first thing I need to do is turn on some more fish tank lights here. We'll do it remotely. Just light up the table a little bit more. Hopefully that's a little better. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open this thing up. Heat pack, nice and warm. Alright. One little fishy in there. Alright, we got a, you can see that, another little fishy in here. We'll get some footage of these fish once they're out of the bags. I'm just checking these real quick. Everything is individually bagged, double bagged. Nice piece of polyfill in there, or polyfilter. Every bag is individually wrapped in newspaper for absorbing any leaks, which is nice. Four. That's five. There's two in here. 6 and 7. And one in here, that's 8. And there should be 2 in here. 9 and 10. Everybody is alive and well. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to shut the camera off. I'm going to open up the bags, get these little fishies into a container before we put them into a tank. And we'll check it out a little closer and see what we got. Little guy. Alright YouTube, here we go. Now For those that are following my YouTube page and maybe saw a post that I made on my community tab, you probably already have an idea of what these may be. I also post on my Facebook and my Instagram, but I posted that I was looking for either L181s or L183s. And the first ones that I found were the L181s. These are an Ancestris, the Peppermint Pleco. We picked up 10 of them. So we'll get some better pictures of these after we get them in the quarantine tank. They need some fresh water and they need to be acclimated, and we'll get some better pictures. But these are L181 Peppermint Plecos, and these came from Chang at Moonlight Aquatics. So Chang, everything came in looking good, everything's in good health and arrived alive. Box in the water, it's nice and warm with the heat pack. So everybody's looking good. But I do want to take a moment, turn the cameras off, get these things acclimated into a temporary quarantine tank, and then we will pick up the video from there. Alright YouTube, it's been a day since I received those 10 L181 Peppermint Plecos from Moonlight Aquatics. Thought I'd give them a little bit of time to settle in. They're up here in one of these 10-gallon tanks, being quarantined by themselves. Well, they do have a tank made in there. I believe there's one bushy-nosed Pleco in there with them, but let's go ahead and check them out. I did remove the sponge filter. Hopefully we can get a couple shots. And there's a couple of them right there underneath the heater. You can see the white on their dorsal and on their tail. And they'll lose that as they mature and get older. That's one of the characteristics of this particular species, is they do lose that white on their tail and their dorsal fin, whereas the L183s, which look identical as juveniles to these fish, retain some of that white coloration on their dorsal fin and tail as they mature. So there's a couple of them down there. Everybody looks like they're doing good. I did a water change on this tank earlier. Noticed there was quite a bit of poo in the tank, so they did eat their dinner last night, which was good to see. Let's see if we can see some on the back glass. Not sure how easy this is going to be because it's a black background, but there's 3 more right there. A couple more. There's one up in the corner. You can see that tail moving. Really hard to see them. I know if I shine my flashlight in there, I'm just going to get a bunch of glare coming back at the lens, and that's not going to work out. But I did take a close look at these before I busted out the camera today, and I know they're all doing really good. Everybody's in good shape. Nobody looks sick or unhealthy or anything like that. So real happy with this purchase. Looking forward to growing these guys out and hopefully someday getting them to spawn. Originally I was looking for the L183s, and I am going to continue to look for L183s, and when I find them I do plan to add that species to the fish room as well. Alright YouTube, those L181s are not the only new fish to the fish room here. A couple weeks ago I did pick up a group of 10 Ancestris Wabenmusters, or Wabenmusters. Also known as the honeycomb Ancestris. You can see one right there, just a little guy. They're about 1.25 inches. They have quite a bit of growing to do. I don't know if there's anybody up here close to the glass. Doesn't look like it. But I saw that one on that piece of slate and thought I'd try and get a quick picture of them. And unfortunately I didn't get a picture, but we got a little bit of video there. So anyways, just trying to diversify the fish room a little bit and add a few species other than Hypancistris and Picoltias. It is my plan to, like I mentioned, also pick up the L183s, and I might be looking for the L519s here pretty soon as well. There's tail sticking out right there. Oh, there's another one right there. Little Ancestris Wabenmunster, or Wabenmuster. And if we look over here, you might see in the reflection, there's another one on the piece of wood there. But a real neat Pleco when they get larger. Just beautiful patterns on their body. We have 10 of those and 10 of the L181s here, and it's always fun and exciting to add new species to the fish room. With that said, I think we need to wrap this video up. Appreciate everybody stopping by, taking time out of your day to watch one of my videos. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop them down below and I'll do my best to respond and answer when time permits. As always, I greatly appreciate you taking time out of your day. And until the next one, everyone take care, and we'll catch you all later.